3, 2, 1.
In which year was the Battle of Trafalgar fought? The answer is A, 1805. What is the estimated frame of time in which the Great Pyramid was constructed? The answer is C, 15-20 years. Which German city served as the capital of West Germany from 1949 until reunification in 1990? The answer is D, Bonn. Which German-American physicist is credited for advising U.S. President Franklin Roosevelt to start the development of an atomic bomb? The answer is C, Albert Einstein. The Salvation Army, a worldwide charity organization, was established in what year? The answer is C, 1865. During World War II, General MacArthur's U.S. forces, with help from Australian forces, methodically and skillfully drove the Japanese from the second largest island in the world. What is that island? The answer is B, New Guinea. Which country was split into two zones by the Yalta Agreement? The answer is D, Germany. In which country did the Solidarnosc Solidarity movement start? The answer is C, Poland. What term is often closely associated with James Monroe's presidency? The answer is C, Era of Good Feeling. The English Navigation Acts were a series of laws which restricted foreign shipping. Resentment against the Navigation Acts was a cause for which war? The answer is D, the Anglo-Dutch Wars. Which of the following describes the climate of the Triassic period? The answer is C, arid. When did the term millennial appear for the first time? The answer is A, in 1529. Why was Nelson Mandela held in prison? The answer is D, Robben Island. Which American Indian tribe was predominantly located in North Georgia? The answer is D, Cherokee. Who became president of France after Charles de Gaulle? The answer is C, Georges Pompidou. Who is known as the Wizard of Menlo Park? The answer is B, Thomas Edison. In which U.S. election year were the supporters of the Democratic candidate paraphrasing the popular song Hello Dolly to Hello Lyndon? The answer is D, 1964. In the Netherlands, who headed the famous post-war cabinet of 1948-1958? The answer is C, William Drees. Who was assassinated on Feb 21, 1965? The answer is D, Malcolm X. Approximately what age are the oldest known fossils? The answer is B, 3.8 billion years old. Who was President of the USA in 1952? The answer is C, Harry Truman. What was the name of the decisive conflict between the Russian Empire and the German Reich which opened the Eastern Front on August 1914? The answer is C, Battle of Tannenberg. In which year were the 9/11 attacks? The answer is C, 2001. Who was the second President of the USA in term during the period 1797–1801? The answer is C, John Adams. In what year was Napoleon Bonaparte crowned Emperor of France? The answer is B, 1804. What term is generally used to describe the genocide of approximately 6 million European Jews during World War II? The answer is C, the Holocaust. In Greek mythology, who is the god of wine? The answer is D, Dionysus. Ulysses S. Grant's wife, Julia Dent Grant, had a cousin who was a CSA general. What was his name? The answer is D, James Longstreet. Who defeated Mark Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium, the last engagement in the final war of the Roman Republic? The answer is B, Octavian. Which musician holds a patent for an electronic device that helps a composer, a musician, or a conductor to interactively select parts of a musical score? The answer is B, Harry Connick, Jr. Which U.S. president delivered the following words, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country"? The answer is A, John F. Kennedy. The First World War began after the assassination of what European royal heir? The answer is A, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. What was the code name for the invasion of Japan during WW II, which was never undertaken due to the end of the war? The answer is B, Downfall. William Tolbert, who was killed in a 1980 coup, was the president of which African nation? The answer is B, Liberia. What U.S. president's centennial birthday was celebrated in 1984? The answer is B, Harry S. Truman. 1945–1953, Stonewall Jackson's mortal wound necessitated the amputation of which limb? The answer is C, left arm. People magazine named a 2007 Star of the Year. This star is the new face of Versace, plays around with a Grand Am race car and became a father of two. Who is this Prince Charming? The answer is B, Patrick Dempsey. What prominent figure in Nazi Germany was Adolf Hitler's deputy in the Nazi Party? The answer is D, Rudolf Hess. Which country was awarded the George Cross, the highest civilian award for bravery bestowed by the British government, in 1942? The answer is A. Malta. Which British Prime Minister was in office for the majority of World War II? The answer is A. Winston Churchill. What animal did Queen Pasiphae sleep with before she gave birth to the Minotaur in Greek mythology? The answer is B. Bull. Who was assassinated on Nov 22, 1963? The answer is D. John F. Kennedy. Who was Empress of Russia from 1741 to 1762? The answer is A. Elizabeth. Which battle preceded the Battle of Antietam? The answer is D. The Second Battle of Bull Run. Which of the following was a large inland sea that covered much of central North America during the late Cretaceous period? The answer is D. Western Interior Seaway. Who was the leader of the British forces during the Battle of Waterloo? The answer is A. The Duke of Wellington. What was the aim of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, signed on 23 August 1939 between Germany and the Soviet Union? The answer is A. Division of the spheres of interest. In 1839, which ship's mutiny and subsequent court case came to symbolize the fight against the transatlantic slave trade? The answer is C. Amistad. Who said public service is my motto? The answer is D. Al Capone. What does the term Paleozoic mean?